Hey, what's going on, guys? I have another flashlight review. This one is on an interesting product. It's a Klarus brand flashlight, which I'm sure most of you have never heard of. It's kind of new to me, but I saw a couple good videos. One video I saw was from Going Gear's channel, and that's what kind of sparked my interest in it. But they did an awesome review on it. And it's actually, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. But I would say it is extremely high quality. It's on par or better than some of the 4.7s and Phoenix flashlights. It's really nice. This is the smallest Klarus that they currently offer. It's the NT10. It's a 230 lumen flashlight running on one CR123A lithium battery. Let me unscrew that and show it to you. The inside here. As you can see, I have a Surefire battery in here, but just enough room to hold one cell. It's a small light, definitely a pocket light, but really cool, really interesting. What kind of, the first thing you notice really is that you have a secondary button on top here by the bezel, as well as the reverse clicky switch on the back. But we'll talk about that in just a minute here. Let me just show you the packaging. That's how it came. Of course, you have all the specs and stuff on top here. If you want to pause and read that, I'll go through some of them a little bit later, but anyway, really interesting. Very cool. And same deal here, I'll go through all the specifications, but if you choose to, go ahead and pause. But anyway, what you get with this is a nice sheath for it. Actually really well built nylon sheath or pouch. Okay, you can put your light in either direction, bezel up or bezel down. Okay, Velcro strap in the front, little D-ring, very similar to the Phoenix lights and pretty much everything that's offered out there, as well as the loop on the side here to carry it vertically. So, pretty cool. You also get a little accessories bag. You have a lanyard on here, which can go on either one of these lanyard points on the back of the light, and you also have a spare button, as well as an O-ring that's in there. It's actually two O-rings. But anyway, so that's what comes with the light. And then of course your manual to go through the rundown of this flashlight if you didn't already know. It's always good for a reference, tell you all the features and functions and so forth. So really good information in there. Alright, so the flashlight, how does this work? First off, we have it is an LED flashlight. Alright guys, just had to cut the film there so I can don't waste too much time focusing this. But anyway, you can see there's our business end. We have a medium orange peel, which disperses the light pretty good with that reflector. And the LED we're using in this flashlight is a Cree XPG R5, more commonly known as just the R5 LED. So how does this flashlight function? It might seem a little complicated, so I'm going to go real slow with this. Basically, we have the clicky switch on the back, and then we have another switch on the front here, another button switch. That's what kind of sets this apart. Instead of a lot of head twisting and all that kind of stuff, we can cycle through our different modes and functions with this button. So first off, like most flashlights, if you push and just hold without clicking, you get momentary on. Okay, it'll stay on until you let go. Very common, right? You click it on for constant on. Now, once it's on, you push this button to cycle through the three modes. Okay, see it's kind of a low, medium, and high. Now if you twist the head, loosen it just a little bit, clockwise, now you can cycle through the other three modes. Now, on any one of these modes, if you push and hold, it automatically goes right to strobe. Alright, so I don't want to confuse anyone, I just want to get through how everything works right off the bat there. Alright, so with the head completely tightened down, you turn it on. We get three modes, 1, 2, 3. You can turn the head, click it again 3 times, you get 3 completely different modes, and it doesn't matter what mode you're in or what head position you're in, if you push and hold that, it goes straight to strobe. Now I really like this. If you watched my old video on strobe mode, I was saying how effective it can be for to disorientate a possible threat, throw someone off a little bit to give you enough time to get away. But the biggest problem with that is that certain flashlights, it's hard to get into a strobe mode. So no matter what, doesn't matter what mode you're in, all you have to do is just grab that and hold it and it goes right to strobe. So it's real easy to access that, which I think is great. But now I'm going to give you the run times and go through each one more specifically. So, alright, so when the head is completely tightened down, alright, the lowest mode is not actually the super low mode yet, but this is just low. When the head is completely down, this is 13 lumens, so you're going to get a runtime of 30 hours on a fresh battery. Click it again, it goes up to 120 lumens, and you get 2.8 hours of runtime. And then click it again, we're on high. This is the 230 lumens for 1 hour, which is a lot of light out the front. Okay, now, we turn it on and we rotate the head a little bit. And we're going to go into the other set, the other 3 modes. Okay, the first one is going to be our super low. It's going to be 8 lumens for 50 hours. Click it again, we have SOS, which is 120 lumens for 7.8 hours. Click it a third time, we have our beacon, which is also 120 lumens, and it lasts 39 hours. Okay? Very, very cool flashlight. For me, I'm just going to use the first set of modes. Basically, turn it on. I have my 13 lumens, 120 lumens, or 230 lumens. And then at any point, no matter what mode I'm in, if I push and hold, it'll go right to the strobe in case I need it. But very cool, very compact light, 3.5 inches long, according to my measurements, and a 3/4 inch bezel. So it is a great little pocket light. You can see it in my hand here. There's no pocket clip that comes with this. It does come with the lanyard. Some of the larger models come with a pocket clip. But so far I've carried this only 2 days, and I just put it in my my front left pocket, so it's a little bit out of the way. And it rode pretty good in the pants. It wasn't very bulky at all. But 230 lumens out of a 3.5 inch light on one CR123A battery is pretty darn nice. And like I said, I wanted to kind of expose you guys to this brand because I've been super impressed with them. Klarus, completely new to me, but really high quality. I mean, really it is. It's the same quality you're going to get, if not better, like I said, than a Phoenix or a 4.7's light. As far as price, it's just under $60. Really depends on where you're going to get it. I'll give you a link to goinggear.com because that's where I got this one from. But, you know, you can find it in a bunch of different places. Goinggear.com happens to carry, I believe, all the Klarus models that they currently make. But I'm extremely happy with this flashlight. It's shocking because it's one of those kind of hidden brands, you know. You don't really hear a lot about them, but they really perform. It's on par or better. I'll say it again. I already said this a couple times, but I really mean it. It's on par or better than the 4.7's or the Phoenix lights. So anyway, I'm going to give you an outside demo now that it's dark, and we'll check it out and see how it performs outside at night. Alright guys, I'm going to try to be quick with this. I'm sorry if it seems rushed, but it's raining out here and my camera's not waterproof, so don't want to spend too much time, you know, in a damp environment. But anyway, I want to give you a little demo outside now that it's dark out. So first I'm going to do the low mode. This is not the lowest mode. This is just the lower mode. So you can see the deck rail here. Okay. Get a little bit of light on the as I pointed towards the house there. Not getting in person, it's brighter like I mentioned in all my videos, but as far as what you can see, I don't think you can see much of the trees or anything. So let's push the button on top and raise it up a little bit. Here's the medium mode. Much more of that deck rail, a little bit more of the tree out there, a lot more of the house as I rotate this and turn it around a little bit. And then finally, here's our high mode. Let me bring the camera up a little so you can see this. Really nice spread out beam. No artifacts whatsoever. I get a nice, you know, crisp look. It's totally like flood. It does have just a little bit of throw, but it's really just an area light, which is perfect. Really like it. We're just going to stay on high here. Our turnaround, you can obviously clearly see the birdhouse. More woods. You can't quite see the shed out there. Not too great on camera here. I can see it in person fine, but again, not getting a whole lot of throw out of this light. Can see a bunch of the rain coming down. But then as I turn here towards the front, I'm getting my whole driveway here almost to the street, but you guys are picking up just pretty much just the deck area. and from where I'm standing it's about 12 to 13 feet away. So yeah, not a whole lot of throw in this one, but it certainly does have a nice area light. And finally, let me give you a little view up against the house here, just to show you the beam pattern. There's the low mode. Really smooth beam on this. I mean, I really like the way they did the reflector. It's nice and deep. It's really perfect. I actually like the pattern, how it's dispersed more so than some of the Phoenix lights and even some 4.7s. It's not such a hot center beam. It's pretty even. Then as we go up to medium and then high, really nice. Perfect area light. I would say you can light up pretty much anything you want within about 30 feet in all directions. Really cool light. But now my camera's getting soaking wet, so this is the end of the review. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.